Awaken Your Soul is a very, very unique environment to experience this medicine in a way that I don't know that has been done before. We take a very holistic approach to this work. So, of course, Iboga is the centerpiece, oriented around a lot of rituals from the Bwiti tradition. But we also employ a lot of other beautiful holistic modalities: breath work, art therapy, integration circles, energetic body massage. So, like trauma release body massage, sound healing, Reiki, um, this incredible container, this beautiful land that we hold the medicine. It has medicine in its own right. And yeah, yoga, meditation. So, all of these beautiful complementary modalities are not only helping to give a full body, mind, soul reset, but they're also practices that people can take back home with them and use in their integration process.
Yeah, I mean this land is really special, and we believe in the environment in doing this work. We're on 100 acres of natural jungle, mountains, river, and this land has just a really special, powerful energy, and it just feels like it moves. It helps us to move the energy out of here, whatever is happening for people, whatever they're letting go of, whatever they're leaving here. Like we feel like this jungle just helps to move the energy. Um, as Amber said, we take a well-rounded, holistic approach. You know, this medicine has taught us a lot. Just like it teaches the indigenous people in Gabon in Central West Africa, and we have learned some rituals from them. And we also have a Gunga here, Mavyango, who performs a lot of beautiful rituals that we learn from and support him. But just how the medicine has taught them, it's taught us how to create this beautiful environment. And we also work with Iboga in a very therapeutic way, so very interactive, where things are coming up for people, and we are present and supportive as a sounding board, as a mirror, and we want to meet people where they're at. So as deep as they want to go, we can go as deep with them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and this idea, a buzzword that's very commonly thrown around these days is trauma informed. So, what does that actually mean? Well, there's a couple of pieces to that from our perspective. One is to see the wound beneath the behavior. So, not treating the behavior, let's say the addiction, we're not working with that particular behavior. We're looking at what is the driver below it. And that is the case in pretty much any behavior that's creating discord in our lives. But then also from a facilitator perspective, understanding where people are and meeting them exactly where they're at, not pushing them further than they're able to go, um, which can also create even more trauma and further nervous system dysregulation. If someone comes in and they're extremely scared and have a lot of trauma and they're really nervous about tapping into these experiences in this psychedelic space, loading them up with a bunch of medicine is incredibly irresponsible. It's not compassionate, and it can potentially re traumatize people. So, if someone comes and they want to go super deep and they're ready to take a lot of medicine and go there, maybe even initiation size dose, perfect. We'll meet them there. But if someone is not in that space and they want to be received and be held in that whatever fear they're in, that is actually where the nervous system can start to relax, where people can start to feel safe and open up and be vulnerable, because likely they never received that in their lives. And the real healing happens in that vulnerability. So if that need is not seen and understood by the facilitation team and it gets ignored and steamrolled over, then we're actually doing people a disservice. So I think that's a really unique way that we work here, and the blend of a modern psychological approach with the shamanic ritual and the shamanic capacity of this incredible medicine. It also has a very clear psychological um, wisdom to it that Anthony said we've learned a lot from this medicine just in our own practice and the way that we hold space.
Yeah. Yeah, we come with a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of playfulness,
A lot of fun.
a lot of fun, and we create an environment, to Amber's point, where people feel safe. And if they feel safe, they can go as deep as they want. And we create this environment for them to express themselves. If they're triggered by the toilet didn't flush, or they can't flush toilet paper down the toilet, they have to put it in the waste can. Whatever their triggers are, we hold the space and allow them to express their joy, their pain, their ecstasy, their sadness, because oftentimes we haven't been able to really express our authenticity. And yeah, I think we do a really great job of doing that.
Yeah, it's a really beautifully well-rounded week that will run the spectrum of highs to lows, joy to pain, fear to expansion. And we're really, really honored to take this journey with people. We learn a lot from everyone that comes here, and we're just continually fine tuning and up leveling and evolving our practice as well personally, because really the work that we offer here starts with us, and then offering the most expansive container possible to everyone that comes here. I mean, how much have we grown in 5 years?
Oh my
Like,
gosh,
it's just unbelievable.
well,
So
we don't take this stance as a guru.
no.
We got everything figured out. Like that's the opposite.
Yeah.
We're very vulnerable. We're authentic. We're real. If people ask us about our personal life, we're happy to share. We're not hiding anything. And so yeah, we believe that everybody is their own healer, is their own best healer. And like Amber said, we learn a lot from the guests, and there's so much wisdom that comes from the other side of the fire. That we're able to receive. By doing this work, we're at service, but we're also receiving a tremendous amount as well.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really humbling commitment. And we've been through it all. There's nothing that comes here that we're like, ooh, we haven't, we've
Heard a lot.
seen and heard it all.
A
If we
lot.
haven't gone through it personally ourselves, we've received people with all walks of life, all different stories, and we really welcome everybody to come just as you are.
Basi.
Basi. Yao yao.